Bleach tubers caught gatekeeping Bleach Rebirth the Souls. You heard that right. Now this all started because of Globku. Now I'm going to get into this, but before you do, make sure you guys are subscribed to this channel. I will be dropping a comprehensive breakdown of the gameplays that we got for Ichigo, Rukia, and Uryu. So make sure you guys are subscribed to that. I've been on vacation, and this video is kind of like a impromptu. So if you're like, dang, he didn't do a lot of that because I'm on my freaking laptop. But if you want to keep up with me, just hit the subscribe button and let's get into this hoe. What, yo? Globku had made a video. New Bleach game announced, Bleach Rebirth the Souls. Nothing weird about that, several weeks. But then dbzimran, a well-known Bleach YouTuber, he's done a ton of videos. I think one of the most prominent videos he done when I first found out about him was that extremely long ass video that's basically like a video for Bleach. But needless to say, he has gotten his bearings and he has ran and kept moving. Now, most people in the Bleach fandom will find him much more respectable than, say, other people like James Hansen. And that's no shade to James Hansen, just saying that more people would respect dbzimran. Nonetheless, dbzimran apparently got called a gatekeeper, and he pretty much had this to say before this was said. I'm back, y'all. I'm dropping a video. Some reactions to the gameplay trailer for Bleach Rebirth the Souls has been hilarious. Motherfuckers never actually read Bleach. Quotations. New words? They're already making up words? Making it complicated for no reason? Now, all these buzzwords are from Globku. Now, you might be wondering, oh shit, he called out Globku. Globku's gonna ignore him, right? Of course not! So while I was chilling, still on vacation, I saw this and I said, you know what? Let me comment. I said my piece. I said I personally find it weird. People were acting like they were throwing out random words. The devs took the time to research the series and previous games to have proper execution. Me personally, I've read a bit of Bleach. I mostly watched the anime. I read the manga. When I saw certain terminologies thrown out, I said, oh, wait, the translation says soul. That's just the version of soul. And other things, I was not confused. And anything that I might have had to touch up my knowledge on, I quickly did a Google search and I was like, oh, yeah, I remember that. And that was that. Needless to say, I'm actually surprised that not a lot of YouTubers do that in the anime gaming space. Double check their knowledge or add in if they said something, or just admit, yeah, you're right, I was on some shit. Now, after dbzimran said this, instead of Globku saying, you know what, you're right, I did, but you didn't have to go crazy, he simply said, Bleach gatekeepers are back at it, yawn. And then from here, people started bombarding him with questions like, gatekeeper, what, yo? And this man Globku started having to defend himself because people were like, bro, why did you call people a gatekeeper when he was only checking you on the fact that you was ignorant? Which Globku was. He was being ignorant. Now, Globku claims that he has read Bleach and everything, but I'll be honest with you guys, right? Globku keeps up with a lot of these anime games, some of these role-playing anime games that I don't even know who plays them, but they get sold. So you gotta give it to him. He might have forgot. He might have not remembered. He's not a super fan of Bleach. And I get it. The Bleach elites are going to be like, yo, if you're not a super fan or you're not above the regular fan status, why are you talking about this game? But listen, it's his livelihood, the anime games he's covered. I don't think anybody out here thinks Globku is a fake fan of anything. But at the same time, you do got to ask yourself, with someone who has a team of editors and people to help him out, they could have easily corrected that in post-production, but they didn't. So it does give the impression like, damn, why you throwing shade? And it also does seem like other people are just throwing shade casually at Bleach for no apparent freaking reason. So I could see why dbzimran was like, bro, like, what, yo? Like, why you why you saying all that stuff? But then it doesn't stop there. Now, me personally, I looked at this situation and I said, that's crazy. So then dbzimran then comments, my point was to say do better. The bare minimum is looking up the terms, which I said, of the game you're covering so you can explain it to your audience and what it means. This is so the game doesn't get a bad rep, being complicated because you were confused when it isn't. I'm saying this to you as a content creator, plus wasn't fair to say buzzwords like I'm gatekeeping when I have over 500 videos explaining concepts in a series to make it more accessible for old and new fans. I admit I was harsh in that first tweet. I just don't take Twitter too seriously. If you were upset with my motherfuckers don't even read Bleach, then go main Globku. And I'm just like, what, yeah? But anyway, people were like, I don't think you were too harsh. I ain't gonna lie, it's not even that serious. Bruh. Now, on Globku's side of things, Globku actually even said, hey, look, I'm going to allow you guys to come on my stream on Friday to talk about this. On Friday, Globku himself is saying that I think I'm done replying. Most replies at this point are links to other replies I already did. If you want to keep talking, drop by the stream on Friday. I'll voice chat anyone, even those who subtweeted me. So needless to say, Globku is saying I want the smoke. So any Bleach tubers, anybody who feels as though that this man kind of, was being a role player, saying anything, then go right ahead. Now, again, I will say this man has been covering anime games for a long time, but even covering anime games, he's kind of like the jack of all trades, but a specialist of none. And because of that, he's not going to be a super specialist to any of these series. So I get where dbzimran is coming from, saying that, hey, look, you can research this shit to make sure you have a better understanding of the terminologies. Because even if this wasn't Bleach, let's say this was Naruto and he says some dumb crap and somebody checked him, what you gonna say, Naruto gatekeeping? So needless to say, it is kind of disingenuous on that front as well as on dbzimran front, but he apologized for it. So yeah, I don't even think Globku directly apologized to this man, dbzimran. So needless to say, it is what it is, but I do think it's a little disingenuous on the person who has the team, has this as the livelihood, not to double check themselves. But that's just my opinion. What do you guys ultimately think about this? Do you think Globku is being a bit disingenuous? Even though he covers the anime games and stuff, do you think he could have did more research? He even admits that he was at fault, but it wasn't that serious. It's kind of like when you get caught stealing from the store and then they don't lock you up or anything, but they give you a big deal. And you're like, bro, it's not this serious, not this serious. Like you're that person, like getting super defensive for something that you did. But needless to say, I'm gonna be out here. So if you guys want to, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We're gonna be dropping the Bleach gameplay breakdown for Ichigo, Rukia, and Uryu. It's probably gonna happen tomorrow. So subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll catch you guys later. What, yo?